Hi everyone! Today we're looking at the Spyderco Shaman. Now at one point this was my grail knife, and I ended up with two. This one is the standard CPM S30V blade. It's black coated and it has jade G10 scales. I actually got the scales from the M4 version from Sharp by Nature on Instagram. Shout out to you, thank you very much. After handling the M4 version, I decided that M4 steel just wasn't for me. So this knife is really big for my hands, but the way that the handle is shaped and contoured makes it very easy to use and very comfortable in the hand. This one is the standard stone-washed S30V blade with black G10 scales. The Shaman uses a compression lock and it has full stainless steel liners throughout the handle. As you can see, I removed the pocket clips on both of these knives. It's just the knife's already bulky and too big for my pockets, so I don't really use the pocket clip anyway. Here's a size comparison with the Civivi Elementum. The Elementum has a blade length of about 3 inches. Here's the Opinel number 8, coming in with a blade length of 3.25 inches. And I wanted to compare the Shaman to another Spyderco knife. Drum roll, please. Here is the Spyderco Harpy, coming in with a blade length of 2.75 inches. So the Shaman is a big knife. It's pretty heavy as well. It comes in at about 5.2 ounces. And there are multiple ways of deploying the knife. You can Spidey flick it. There's also jimping at the top of the blade right there that allows you to front flip it open. And of course you can roll it out with your thumb. I prefer Spidey flicking it. It's just more fun. So that is the Shaman. Now we're gonna head into the drawing part of this video. And I'll talk a little bit more about the specs on this knife. The Shaman has an overall length of 8 inches. It has a blade length of 3.58 inches and a cutting edge of 3.01 inches. You can see that there is a pretty generous finger choil up there. The blade thickness comes in at 0.15 inches, so it's a pretty thick blade. So the blades that I have here are both plain edges. You can also get the Shaman with the serrated Spidey edge. In my experience, the Spidey edge is awesome. It just tears through material like it's nothing. You saw the Harpy earlier, and that's the blade that I was referring to. It's epic. You can also get the blade in a stonewash finish or a black coated finish. The handle length is 4.42 inches and the handle thickness is 0.53 inches. There are multiple ways to attach the pocket clip. It can be tip up, tip down, right hand, or left hand. So I honestly have not used this knife very much, so I can't really comment on how well it performs, but there are already lots and lots of reviews on YouTube about the Shaman, and I'm sure that you can get some more detailed information about the function of the knife on one of those. One reason that I haven't used this knife very much is because it's huge, and it's kind of a nuisance to carry around in the pocket, but I don't know, I'll give it another chance someday. So it was pretty easy for me to come up with an idea of what to draw for this video. I think the name of this knife kind of lends itself to lots of different ideas. In case you didn't know, a shaman is a person regarded as having access to kind of like the world of spirits. And a lot of different cultures have spiritual healers, maybe not necessarily named shamans exactly, but just kind of spiritual healers that help with physical illness, mental illness, different things like that. Spiritual illnesses, I don't know. So in this drawing, I'm drawing my own version of a shaman. I guess you can say that this is the knife shaman. I don't know if that exists already, but if it doesn't, now it does. I had a vision of what to draw in the beginning, and then it kind of just morphed. You'll see. So I started filling in some of the details in her eyes, and I thought she just looked so pretty. But then I kind of wanted to go with something darker. So I didn't intend for this to happen, but this drawing essentially morphed into the same style of drawing that I used to do. I have I have a couple art accounts on Instagram, but one of them was basically called a legend series, where I would draw different legends and spiritual figures from different cultures in this one style that's very like geometric and simple. The aim of that art series was to celebrate different cultures while also uniting them in one art style. You can check it out. I'll have a link in my bio. Alright, I'm wrapping up with the ink drawing now. As you can see, our knife shaman has lots of shamans on her crown. And I decided I wanted to go a little bit darker with this. More dramatic. More powerful. Our Shaman-Queen's looking like a badass. That's it for today. Here's all the evolutions of this drawing. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.